15th sum. Lalita took a math test and got 35 correct and 10 incorrect answers. What was the percentage of correct answers? Listen, number of correct answers equal to 35. Number of incorrect answers equal to 10. So total number of answers equal to 35 plus 10, 45. From that, what they ask, what was the percentage of correct answers? First, in fractions of correct answers. Correct answers were how much? 35 out of 45. So 35 divided by 45. Now its percentage. Percentage means write down the fraction into 100. Seven fives are 35, 9 fives are 45. So 7 into 100, 700 divided by 9. 700 divided by 9. 9 sevens are 63, balance 7. Bring down the 0, becomes 70. So again 7 times 63, remainder 7. Keep the pointer to 0, again 7 times 63, again remainder 7, 77 times 63. So it goes on like that. 77.77%. That is the answer. 16th sum. Kumaran worked 7 months out of the year. What percentage of the year did he work? So number of month in a year equal to 12. We know that very well. Kumaran worked 7 months. So in fraction, out of 12 months, he worked 7 months. So percentage of the year did he work? Percentage of year did he work? That is equal to 7 by 12 into 100. Seven into 100, 700 divided by 12. So 700 divided by 12 means 5 12s are 60, balance 10, 100. Now 12 8s are 96, balance 4, 40. 3 12s are 36, again 4, so 3, again 36. So what is the answer? 58.33%. That is the answer. 17th sum. The population of a village is 8,000. Out of this, 80% are literate, and of this literate people, 40% are women. Find the percentage of literate women to the total population. Listen, total population. So population of a village equal to 8,000. From that, 80% were literate. So, percentage of literate equal to 80% of how much? 8,000 people. So, number of literate people. That is 80 divided by 100 into 8,000. 2 zeros get cancelled. 8 8s are 64 and 2 zeros. So 6,400. That is number of literate people. From that 6,400, 40% were women. So percentage of women equal to 40% of 6,400. That is literate. No? How will you write that? 40%, 40 divided by 100 into 6,400. So 2 zeros get cancelled. 4 into 64, 256. Put the 0 means 2,560 members were women literate. We want to find out the percentage of literate women to the total population. Now, percentage of literate women to the total. That is equal to 2,560 divided by total population is 8,000 into 100. 2 zeros and 1 zero here. Now 256 divided by 8. 1 8 is 8. 3 8s are 24, balance 1, it becomes 16. 2 8s are 16. Therefore, 30% were literate women. That is the answer. 18th sum. A student earned a grade of 80% on a math test that had 20 problems. How many problems on this test did the student answer correctly? They given the percentage that is answered. We want to find out number of problems did the students answer. Listen. Total number of problems they given, that is 20. 80% percentage of correct answers, that is 80%. So number of problems answered correctly means 80% of 20 problems. In 20 problems, 80% were answered correctly. So 80 divided by 100 into 20. So 16 problems the students answer correctly. That is the answer. 19th sum. A metal bar weighs 8.5 kilogram. 85% of the bar is silver. How many kilograms of the silver are in the bar? That is the question. Listen. First write down what they given. Weight of the metal bar. That is 8.5 kg. How will you write that in fraction? It is decimal, no? That is 85 divided by 10. Now, percentage of silver in the bar. That is 85%. Now, therefore, weight of silver in the bar, in the metal bar. That is, we want to find out 85% of 8.5 kg. Now, 85 divided by 100 into 8.5, that is 85 divided by 10. 85 into 85, multiply these two numbers, means we get 7225 divided by 100 into 10,000. Now, how will you write down? Write down the numbers, and in denominators 3 zeros are there. So, before 3 digits we have to keep the point. So, 7.225 kilogram of silver in the metal bar. That is the answer. Sum number 20. Concession card holders pay rupees 120 for a train ticket. Full fare is rupees 230. What is the percentage of discount for concession card holders? What is the full fare? That is equal to 230 rupees, and concession equal to rupees 120. So, discount for concession, how much? Is equal to 230 minus 120, that is equal to 110 rupees. So, percentage of discount, out of 230, 110 is discount. That means what is the percentage? Means multiply with 100, 1 0 cancelled, 1000, 100 divided by 23. Divided by 23 means take 3 digits, 110, 4 times, 4 23s are 92, balance 18, bring down the 0. How many times means 7 23s are 161, balance 19, keep the point and put 0 here. That is 8 23s are 184, balance 6, put 0 means 60, 2 times, that is 46, balance 14, it goes on like that. So, as answer 47.82%, that is the percentage of discount. 21st sum. a tank can hold 200 liters of water. At present, it is only 40% full. How many liters of water to fill in the tank so that it is 75% full? The sum is like exercise 2.3 second sum. Listen, the capacity of tank equal to 200 liters. At present, percentage of water filled. At present, percentage of water filled, that is how much? 40%. Percentage of water to be filled, that is 75. So, remaining percentage is what? That is 75 minus 40, that is 35% is to be filled. So, volume of water to be filled, that is equal to 35% of 200 liters. 35% means 35 divided by 100 into 200, 2 times. So, 35 twos are 70 liters that wants to be filled, means it fills 75% of water. That is the answer. 22nd, which is greater one? Listen, 16 2 by 3 or 2 by 5 or 0.17. Listen, find out the percentage of this numbers, means we get the result easily. 16 2 by 3 means what is the percentage? First, make it into improper fraction. 16 3s are 48 plus 2 50 divided by 3. So, percentage of 50 by 3 means 50 by 3 into 100. We get the result 1666.67%. Divide this means. Next one, 2 by 5. Percentage of 2 by 5 equal to 2 by 5 into 100. 5 1 is 5, 5 20 is 100, so 40%. Next one, 0.17. How will you write that? It is in decimal, so make it into fraction. 17 divided by, after the decimal point 2 digits is there, so 100. Now, percentage of 17 by 100 equal to 17 by 100 into 100. So, we get 17%. 1666.67%, 40%, 17%. Which one is greater? 1666.67% is the greater one. That number is 16 2 by 3 is greater. That is the answer. 23rd one. The value of a machine depreciates at 10% per year. If the present value is 1,62,000 means what is the worth of the machine after 2 years? So we want to find out the depreciation for 2 years. So write down what they given first. Given present value equal to rupees 1,62,000. From that we have to subtract the depreciation. Rate of depreciation they given. How much? 10% per year. And time period T(n) time equal to 2 years. Listen, first one, we want to find out the depreciation for first year. That means 1,62,000 into 1 year and rate of interest 10 divided by 100 equal to how much? 2 zeros cancelled and 1,620 into 10 means 16,200. So worth of machine after 1 year, how much? 1,62,000 minus first year depreciation 16,200 means we get 1,45,800. Next, second year depreciation for second year. Now principal is 1,45,800 into second year means that is also 1 year into 10 divided by 100, that is equal to 2 zeros get cancelled, 1,458 into 10 means 14,580. Now worth of the machine after 2 years. Worth of the machine after 2 years, that is the question, no? That is 1,45,800 minus 14,580 means we get 1,31,220. That is the answer. 24th sum. In simple interest, sum of money amounts to rupees 6,200 in 2 years and 6,800 rupees in 3 years. Find the principal and rate of interest. Listen, first one, amount 6,200 in 2 years. So how will you write that? Amount equal to 6,200. That means P plus PNR divided by 100 means percentage. No? 6,200. Next step, here n equal to 2 years, first one. So substitute that P plus 2 PR equal to 6,200. That is equation 1. Next one, they given amount equal to 6800. Here n equal to 3 years. Amount means principal plus interest. Interest, that is PNR by 100, that is percentage 6800. Now P plus n is 3, so 3 PR equal to 6800. That is equation number 2. Now solving 1 and 2 equation, that means subtract equation 1 from 2. So equation 2 is what? P plus 3PR equal to 6800. Equation 1, P plus 2PR equal to 6200. Subtraction means change the symbol of equation 2. Plus means minus, here plus minus, so plus, here also minus. Plus P minus P get cancelled. 3PR minus 2PR means 1PR is balance, equal to 6800 minus 6200, that is 600 is balance. Now next step, substitute PR equal to 600 in first equation. What is first equation? P plus 2PR equal to 6200. PR equal to 600. So P plus 2 into 600 equal to 6200. So P equal to 6200 minus 2 into 600, 1200. So P equal to 5000. Find the principal. We found that. Next, what we have to find out? Rate of interest. How will you find out means? We know that PR equal to 600. Here, no? So now 5000 instead of P, we substitute the value 5000. So R equal to 600 divided by 5000. It is fraction. We want to find out the percentage means into 100. Now 2 zeros get cancelled, here 1 0. So 60 divided by 5, 12%. That is the rate of interest. That is the answer. 25th sum. The sum of rupees 46,900 was lent out at simple interest, and at the end of 2 years the total amount was 53,466. Find the rate of interest per year. So first, principal equal to 46,900 rupees. N equal to, that is 2 years. They given the amount also. So amount equal to rupees 53,466. From that we can calculate the interest. What is amount? Principal plus interest equal to 53,466. We know that principal. So I equal to 53,466 minus principal, that is 46,900. Subtract this means we get how much? 6,566. That is the interest. We have to calculate the rate of interest. Interest equal to 6,566 means we know that I equal to PNR by 100. Therefore, PNR by 100 equal to 6566. Principal equal to 46,900 into number of years 2 into R, we don't know, write down as it is, divided by 100 equal to 6566. Now cancel this in 2 zeros. So R equal to 6566 divided by 469 into 2. Cancellation. 2 1 is 2, 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4, balance 1, 16, 8 2s are 16, here 3 again. Next, write down the remaining number 3283 divided by 469. 469 into 7 means we get 3283, so 7 times. R equal to 7%, that is the rate of interest, that is the answer. 26th, Arun lent rupees 5,000 to Balaji for 2 years and 3,000 rupees to Charles for 4 years on simple interest at the same rate of interest, and received 2,200 in all from both of them as interest. Find the rate of interest per year. So listen, first one, principal 1, P1 equal to rupees 5,000 and number of years N1 equal to 2 years. So interest 1 equal to PNR by 100. So 5,000 into 2 into R divided by 100. Next one, here principal 2 to Charles, how much? Rupees 3,000. N2, year is 4 years. So interest 2 equal to 3,000 into 4 into R divided by 100. Listen, altogether Arun get rupees 2,200 as interest. So I1 plus I2 equal to 2,200. I1 we know that 5,000 into 2 into R divided by 100 plus 3,000 into 4 into R divided by 100 equal to 2,200. Now listen, 2 zeros, here also 2 zeros cancelled. How much? 52s are 100 R plus 3 4s are 12, in 1 0 means 120 R equal to 2,200. Add this one, 100 R plus 120 R means we get 220 R equal to 2,200. Now R equal to 2,200 divided by 2,220. So R equal to 10%. That is the rate of interest Arun gives. That is the answer. 27th sum. If a principal is getting doubled after 4 years, then calculate the rate of interest. Let P equal to rupees 100. They given let principal P equal to rupees 100. and also given it is doubled after 4 years. So, n equal to 4 years. After 4 years, amount equal to double means 2. 2 into 100, that is rupees 200. Amount equal to what? P plus I, that is principal plus I. We know that amount equal to P plus I. From that we can calculate the interest. I equal to A minus P, that is 200 minus 100, we get 100, that is I. What is I? PNR by 100. That means PNR by 100 equal to 100. Now 100 into n is 4 into R divided by 100 equal to 100. That is equal to 100 get cancelled. 4R equal to 100. That is the remaining one. So, R equal to 100. Here 4 is in multiplication divided by 4. So, R equal to 25%. That is the rate of interest. That is the answer. With this sum, the exercise 2.5 is over. So, children practice well. I will see you again in next class. Thank you.